You want me to play the music?
Hold on. All
How
right.
much of a delay is there?
All right. No, there's not much of a delay. It was pretty quick the other night. I'm just gonna hit start. I'm gonna tell you. All right.
Yep.
What's up, Blue Wallers? We're in the house here tonight. First day of spring. Happy spring to everybody. First off, we want to remind everybody that this is an 18 and older presentation. So if your kids are watching this and you get pissed, then you should be keeping a better eye on your kids.
It's a good way to put it, but kids are sneaky sometimes.
Right. Well, don't blame
But
it on me, though.
Yeah, if they're that sneaky, they probably know more than I do.
Right. I'm Jeremy Kitts, by the way. This is Tony Deacon, licensed massage therapist, and Marlana in the house.
What's up, Blue Wall?
What's up? First off, we're going to go over a couple things going on around this Chillicothe area. One thing is the cystic fibrosis walk strides for Stacy, my good friend Jamie Jackson. Her say your phone.
Yeah.
Her friend or her cousin Stacy died in 2008 and of cystic fibrosis, and she's
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah. Got a funny message from my buddy. He's watching.
Okay. She's oh my God, what was I saying? I was talking about the cystic fibrosis walk on May 19th, Sunday, May 19th, 1 to 4, Yoctangi Park in Chillicothe, Ohio. There's a walk.
That is 2 days late.
2 days late of what?
That was the 19th, ain't it? Wasn't it?
May 19th?
Yeah, it's 2 days ago.
Not May.
March. Oh, are they
March.
doing it again?
May 19th.
The actual thing? What was the fundraiser
Oh, they
for?
had the other night they had a Chinese auction in Circleville at Gibby's, which is on April 20th on Saturday. They're having stand up to cystic fibrosis. It's stand up comedians Michael Moore and Ace Allen. Doors open at 6 and it starts at 7. That's at Gibby's, 121 West Main Street in Circleville. Oh, the dog! I think the dog just farted.
Again?
Oh, it definitely farted again. All right. Geez. So, we got Deke here in the house. All right. Is your real name? Your real name's Tony, right?
No, my middle name's Anthony. My real name's Deke.
Your real name's Deke.
Yeah.
Deke Anthony.
Deacon.
Deacon.
Yeah.
Okay. You go
That's
by
wonderful.
Deke. Okay.
I go by Deke.
Okay.
I went by
So
Tony
it's-
when I was a kid. So
So then, how to get? I've always heard it changed around. Tony Deke Deacon.
Yeah.
That's how I've been telling everybody.
My
but I-
family calls me Tony. My friends and my family from when I was younger. But when I turned 18, I started going by Deke.
Oh.
Because my dad's nickname's Deke. So
Oh, you never went by the 3 names?
nope.
Well, that's how I've been telling everybody. It sounded cool, when you got 3 names like James Earl Jones or John F. Kennedy, or what's some other cool 3-person names?
John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah, see there. Yeah,
No, that's not.
who's the guy that killed Kennedy? Lee Harvey Oswald. So, how long have you been a licensed massage therapist?
3 years now. It's awesome. I love it. Changed the whole quality of my life. Like, I waited tables for 8 years and that was horrible. I hated it.
Really?
And now I get up and I love going to work. It's
That's yeah. You only live once, so you should do something that makes you happy, right?
Exactly. I make people feel better, and they love coming to see me, so it's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, where you where if somebody were to want to get a massage, where would they go
Oh,
to get?
Looks Unlimited Salon and Day Spa out on Bridge Street, North Bridge Street, across from the bowling alley.
At Chillicothe?
Yeah, in Chillicothe.
And they just go in and ask for you? Are you there
Make
certain
an
days?
appointment. I would definitely call ahead and make an appointment. At least a couple days in advance. If you really need a specific time, it better make it at least a week or two in advance, because next month, if you need a date, you need to get on it early.
Right. So when you went to school for this, like to a school? Oh,
Yeah, went to Daymar out on not High Street, turns into 104 there,
Mhm.
next to the prisons.
yeah. So what's you do a lot of book work? How much hands-on was there?
At school,
Yeah.
you just you got a month of clinicals where you're taking clients, and before that, you do 3 times a week. You'll be in the massage room working on the other students and teachers
Like
helping you.
Okay. So you just like partner up
Yeah,
somewhat
yeah,
and do it.
absolutely.
Okay.
They
don't have like massage mannequins.
no,
No, they
nope,
don't.
nope. Just use real. Why not use real people? They're there.
Yeah.
Unless you have privacy issues, and then
What if
you're
you could
probably not gonna
invent
be a
some kind
massage
of
therapist.
gel stuff that goes into a mannequin-like thing with the rubber thing? If you didn't have a partner and you were at home, like, man, I gotta get my massage hours in, and then it's stiff at first, but the more you work it, it loosens up like a muscle, and
Well,
it
I don't
trains
know.
you. You could invent that.
I could invent. You already invented it. I could steal your idea. I mean, that's
So
how
I
you
need to
do it
patent
in
the
America,
idea. I need to
yeah.
patent the idea real quick before.
I mean, you
That's
might
a
be able to
dumb
do that,
idea.
but why buy anything if you're at school training? There's always going to be other people there.
Right.
Well, I mean, who's not going to want to get a massage? So
You can So I'm saying, well, you could do an online where they have it at home, and they just don't even have to go to a school, and they do it home self-taught.
you got to go to school.
I gotta market it some way. All right, it was a stupid idea.
Hey, it might not be
Man.
stupid. You know, bottled water sounds stupid 20 years, 30, 40 years ago, but now it's $1 billion industry. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. So you're part of this group or something,
Project
like
Badass. Yes,
some adventurists, or is that what you would consider yourself?
absolutely.
So Project Badass. So
Yeah.
you do.
How many people are in the group?
However many people ever have went out with Project Badass. There, I mean, one time
Is
you
it?
go.
Is there an initiation?
No, nope.
Are
It
there
just
any rules
sounds
to be in the
badass.
group?
Oh, there's rules.
Are there?
Don't litter on the trail. You know what I mean, pick up your shit when you're rolling out, and don't leave it better than you found it. You know what I mean, I'm not going to
That
go out
sounds
with.
really badass.
So
Yeah, I mean,
no. So you
The
do all.
badass part is the hiking. Like,
Oh,
we got
Jesus,
a couple
I keep
trips
kicking.
planned. Whitney out in California, we want to go out there. We want to do a couple pieces of the Appalachian Trail. You know what I mean, just to go heads up with Mother Nature. That's pretty badass, you know. I mean, we don't just go out. If we have a trip planned, we're going out, no matter what the weather's like.
I thought it sounded like a fight club.
No fighting.
But so you're going out. What kind of stuff are you doing when you're going out? Like what's the craziest thing you've done? The most wildest.
Project Badass. You can get on the Facebook.
I mean,
and see all the pictures.
First off, I'm a big fan of having fun but being safe while you do it. Like, be adventurous, but I'm not gonna go out and do no life-threatening. Like I could die doing this. Have you done stuff like that?
Man, you can die going to work.
Oh, I know you could. Have you?
I've weighed the options. You know what I mean, sometimes it's better just to go rafting, even though, you know what I mean, you might get hurt, you might get trapped under a rock and die or something. But
So
most generally, if you're not being stupid,
so you've
you'll
gone
make it through.
You've gone rafting,
Yeah.
whitewater, like.
Yeah.
Have you climbed mountains or anything?
No mountains yet, but we want to go do Whitney sometime, hopefully this year, out in California.
Where at in California?
Somewhere. Google it and find it in a second.
Yeah.
Yes, we could.
We could use the internet machine.
The internet machine.
She's
that's gonna be
from
awesome.
Washington.
Washington.
In state.
All
not
right.
DC.
They just passed a big law out there.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
passed a couple.
How long that's going to hold up? Or I wonder if anyone else is going to do the same thing.
I don't know.
I think they're gonna try it out in Washington first, just to see how.
Heard Nevada put in something to try to have it passed down there. I'm not sure about that. Either Nevada or Arizona, but I think it was Nevada.
They have legal prostitution. Why not?
Nevada's
Why not?
gonna pass it.
I think. Well, it's up for. I think they're
That's
going to put it
crazy
up for a vote.
it wasn't in like a felony before.
Yes, Nevada has very. strict
Yeah,
laws
and then
there.
it's gonna go straight to legal.
Well, it's not a state law. It's because the federal government has them marijuana listed as like at the same level as heroin and
It's
yeah,
probably 'cause-
it's a
cocaine,
felony.
So it's
Well,
a felony. Yeah.
It's probably because drug smuggling.
It's considered like a Schedule 3 or something, and like cocaine is like a Schedule 2
I don't know.
because
It's
because
ridiculous.
it's got medical purposes or something. They say I don't know
Do you know why it's such a strict law?
why.
Why is it classed up with heroin?
Tighten this thing up right here.
Because they don't want hemp to be grown in this country.
Well, it was a popular
Hemp is
drug for
awesome.
slaves, like back in the day. And when they passed the law, a lot of slaves, after the slaves were freed, they would get really stoned, and they were trying to figure out a way to put more of them in jail. So they made it stronger type. They said it made them horny and want to rape white women.
Cocaine,
No.
marijuana.
What?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Mexicans.
No.
Oh,
So
That's why they categorize it as as strong as heroin. It said it made black men want to rape white
we'll
women.
have to find out when marijuana became illegal.
when it became illegal,
Yeah, because I know it
wasn't
was
it in like 1938?
hemp is a big part of the
19
founding of America. Everyone grew hemp. They were required to grow hemp.
Like the presidents and stuff. It's why not? Like they can grow it so much faster than and use it for so much things they can use trees for.
yeah,
Like
Clo-
and more
you can-
stuff.
more clothes,
Way more. There's everything.
Paper.
Oils.
oils. Look up healthiest seeds to eat, and hemp seeds always number 1 or 2. It's the best seed.
Mount Whitney. That's what you're going to go climb.
Gonna try.
How tall is it?
What is it?
It looked pretty tall.
1400.
And you're going to
Yep,
walk
you're
from the
right
bottom
on
to the top.
1,400 feet.
My
Or-
buddy Greg Smith is really on all the statistics.
You're going to hike from the bottom to the top.
I think you catch a ride a good ways up, but it's still a good hike. You know what I mean?
Is it going to take just a day? Or
no.
are you going to camp out? and-
I think it takes about 3 days.
Oh.
What he said to get up to the top. I might be wrong about that, but I think 3 days.
that
2
reminded.
days, 3
Okay, I
days.
got. Remind me.
98 switchbacks on the way up, something ridiculous like that. Don't quote me on any of those facts.
I got something I was going to tell. Maybe it could be handy. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, those would be great for new jacks. I mean, if someone needs an extra pack, you can hold a lot in those. You can strap stuff to them.
You take You can take these
I-
with you, and like I don't know if you guys keep all your. stuff like
Toss that
you
over
might-
here, man. I want to see that. Oh, yeah, we're going.
Got like
Where'd
some.
you get these at?
I got them at a flea market or something a while back. Like I don't know, a long time ago, and I've never used them for anything.
You sure you want to get rid of these?
Yep.
Are you really sure? I mean,
Yeah, I have other
okay, you
shit.
have other stuff
I have. Yeah.
for your zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Hey. Depends on what you mean by zombie.
Never know.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of different kinds
There
of
could just be a
zombies
bunch
out
of
there.
stupid people out there with some kind of hepatitis, HIV hybrid mix, trying to just attack people,
There could be poor people out there that just want to eat.
and then you get the hepatitis stuff.
If the
Yeah.
economy collapses.
Well, and they might be hungry, and they'll just eat people, and then then it
I don't
turns
think
them.
they'd
They
eat
get the
people.
shit.
I think they just go get whatever they could. There'd be a little bit more crime, that's for sure.
Oh, have you heard about the Ukrainians with the dolphins with weapons?
Attached to them like Dr.
Weaponized
Evil.
weapons, knives and pistols.
Pistols I could see. No fucking
You
lasers?
could see
Are you serious?
pistols firing underwater.
Who are they shooting with pistols? Like SEALs coming in under their
divers.
water? Divers? Like just any random diver? Or
Well,
like
they're
military
trained
divers?
to kill enemy divers, but how the hell is a dolphin
yeah.
gonna know if they're the enemy or not?
I mean, they're pretty smart, but not. I don't think I'd put
Are
them
they
in
that
charge
smart?
of that. I wouldn't put them in charge of that decision to take a life or not.
If there's a diver like fishing around a submarine that's a military, no reason, I guess
Yeah, maybe, but when the dolphins are out, the only thing is let the dolphins out.
they'd be like dogs though. They'd be
Maybe
like-
you can use them as scouts and they'll come and get somebody and let somebody know, but I wouldn't give them the power to.
You
I
ever
wouldn't
watch
let
that
them
movie
kill
or
anybody.
That old show, Sequest.
Yeah. Yes, I'm a nerd. Yes,
There
I've seen
was a
Secret.
dolphin.
Is that a trick question to see if I'm a nerd or not?
No. But there was a dolphin that would, and there was Flipper.
Flipper.
Flipper, yeah.
Oh,
I did see
and
Flipper.
how about dolphins with hand-like penises that grab you and drag you under and rape you? Look it up. That's what she was trying to tell me the other night.
That's what I found on the internet. Okay.
That's
dolphin rape.
very weird.
But did you know that dolphins are very sexual creatures? And they have big, giant, thousands of dolphins orgies.
I mean,
Like 3,000 dolphins in a big.
that
orgy.
sounds about right. If it's been working this long, why change it?
And it gets
Obviously,
pretty messy in the middle of all that, I heard.
breeding ain't their problem.
There's a video with
Getting-
dolphin rape on it. I told you it happens.
yuck. I don't even want to see it.
Yeah, they're.
But they're not picky about what species they try to rape either.
They'll like try to rape a great white or something.
Nobody tries to rape a great white.
Uh,
I don't
Other
think that
great
ever-
white, bigger great whites.
That's it.
do you know that like nobody messes with a killer whale? I think killer whale's like the least hunted. Like, you know what I mean? It's not prey by anybody.
I'm sure a great white.
Except for
maybe.
humans, right?
Well, yeah, probably.
We want to catch them, put them in SeaWorld so we can
Yeah.
see them better.
Exactly. But like, you know what I mean? They're huge.
Yeah. I've
Yep.
been to SeaWorld, seen a killer whale.
Yeah. I remember when I was like in 7th grade, that was my favorite animal, the killer whale. I
The
did
orca.
I did and it was like Free Willy time. It was just coming out, and
So,
yeah,
Keiko's
and
right.
I did a paper mache in art class, killer whale.
Free Willy was, the first one was awesome. I don't care what you say.
That was the one too, and I was hooked. I was like, oh, killer whales are the shit. I'm gonna Free Willy. It did.
Sounded horrible.
You can't talk about Free Willy and not sound gay. It says right here that dolphins are sexually aggressive. Dark secrets about dolphins you did not know. I haven't found the article that said that they had a.
How do we know if
Man,
there's
like
anybody
penis.
following this?
Oh,
sorry
I'm
about
not
that.
sure. There's 3 people watching, maybe. There's only 3 people watching. I thought I told more than that.
My fiance just called and she said she can't get it, and when she's seen it, there wasn't any voices. Do you think that's just her phone or her iPad? Probably.
I don't know. Do you get sound?
Do I get sound on mine?
Yeah.
I turned it off so there wouldn't.
But
be.
it was coming through.
I didn't check it when I started. I just
Oh.
immediately turned it off. That way it wouldn't.
Maybe just see and make sure. I don't know. It should be working. What?
Nothing.
Anyways, if you're also in the Chillicothe area and you want something for your kids to do, or you want to do something and get a workout, you could go to Chillicothe Academy of Mixed Martial Arts. They have Zumba classes there, and with their Zumba on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then on Thursdays there's Zumba with toning. or use some kind of like weights and stuff or whatever, and like do some dance. And then there's also women's combat fit, where it's an all women's class. Obviously, they come in, they're doing circuit training, strength and conditioning, kickboxing training, getting a workout, like kettlebells, all that functional strength, and they're having great results. And
That's awesome.
and I have to buy heavier weights now. I think almost, yeah. I had to buy some. I
I
already
should
had
see
to
if my
buy some
sister
heavier
wants
weights.
to come in and do that. She's pretty good. She does concrete work, and she's very strong.
Yeah, she might like it.
The women's class.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like it.
And you get to like punch the bags, like kickboxing, mitt work sometimes, just mixing it up.
They do any jits?
No, they don't do that. It's all the training like a kickboxer would do most likely,
should,
or an MMA fighter.
You should just add an element of self-defense and teach them how to like
Uh,
hit people
well,
in the
they
throat and gouge eyes to get away from like rapers and stuff.
Yeah, they want to. They're seeming interested in the grappling a little bit if it was all women. But
Yeah.
I don't know. They're getting a great workout and like getting in shape.
I hear that.
There's also if you got kids, ages like 6 to 13, or up to 17. There's classes for them. The 14 to 17-year-olds go with the adults, but that's the MMA classes on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then the Youth Warriors is Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays as well before those classes. And they do all kinds of grappling, submission stuff. We take them to tournaments. We take them like once a month. There's a tournament in Lancaster
your
Academy of
post
Mixed
about
Martial Arts. And that's coming up actually the 24th of March. Actually, this next Sunday, there's another grappling tournament. They do it in the cage. It's all grappling, but in a cage. So it's 3 like rounds. They go 3 minutes and then 2 minutes. And if it goes to the third round, then it goes to points. But the first 2 are submission only.
Yeah.
With a minute break between. So it's kind of MMA oriented.
Yeah. Getting
and
them
in
ready.
a cage. Yeah. And I think it could be a sport in itself.
Yeah.
Like MMA grappling, using the cage, everything but striking in a cage. Have little tournaments. It's a good tournament. They give out samurai swords to the winners, and this
Keep
one's
you from getting your jaw broke at least.
yeah. This one's starting a 6-month tournament. Also, they're going for points. I guess if they win, they get so many points.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that,
Each win, you add up points.
yeah, and they're gonna have championship belts at the final after the 6 months. Like the big belts, they're gonna have a tournament for. Like
How much
the top
you got to
guys.
pay each tournament, or do you pay all at the beginning? What's the deal with that?
It's
6
like
months.
it's probably
that's a long
each tournament.
time,
I don't know. It's $5 a tournament now, and I'm sure that's what it is. It's $5 to get in, and if you lose, you get to go. Like they'll let you do exhibitions and stuff for more experience.
Get people started in the sport without too much of the risk. Of getting-
Right. It's just another another step, and then you can go to like Pennsylvania. They're like amateurs are 3 2-minute rounds or something like 3 2-minute rounds, I think, with shin guards and like pretty big gloves. Like those big padded, those MMA sparring gloves. Or if you think you got what it takes and you can be a cage fighter, you can come in and see if that's what you got.
Yeah. Any asshole can be a cage fighter.
Well,
You just might not be that good at it.
right, I guess so.
You've been to Kentucky.
But
They'll
I
let
don't
anybody
think
in the cage.
I don't think I'm gonna let any asshole from my gym, anybody, go to the cage if they're not ready. Not represent me.
Well, there's the lines. There's the difference. Some people just, you know what I mean? They don't care. They're
Some
just going to
people
go
don't.
in one night.
Oh, I was at this one fight and I wrapped this guy's hands. There's always a guy
Yeah.
that needs his hands wrapped. Well, I'm wrapping his hands and I asked him, like, is this your first fight? Oh, yeah, it's my first fight. I was like,
I'm going to do great.
how long you been training for it?
I've been drinking beer all day.
No, he's like, oh, I haven't. And I was like, what? You haven't been training? He's like, yeah, see, I want to get into it, and I want to see where I start off, where I'm at, just without training.
I took it on a dare.
Yeah, no, but he was
I
serious. He's
lost
like,
something.
I lost something.
No, I don't have any.
Oh, your
Yeah, I need the Febreze over here.
Your dog.
Yeah.
Is-
No, I need the Febreze.
No, I'm not good. Can you still hear me in the mic?
Yeah, I can hear you in the mic.
I'll just listen to you for a minute then. Well, you've been feeding your dog. It's got Alpo gas.
It's not my dog, it's my sister's dog, and it's just dog food. I don't know. It just happened to have.
Got Old Roy's or something.
I don't know what she feeds her.
She needs to
It's
step
just
it
in
up
a big
notch.
tub.
That's what causes that. Cheap dog food, mostly corn.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When I eat corn nuts, they give me the shits.
Yeah, they might not give you the shits; they'll give you a stinky
Well,
fart.
yeah,
so-
like that dog shit I smell right now. What's Jay Leno doing?
I don't know. I'm going to technology. I'm getting a little bit of my Yahoo in while I'm sitting here. Yahoo News.
So, what do you guys with your project Badass? Is it like a club? It's a club, or is it just the pages? That's what it is,
It's
and
just a group of like-minded individuals that like going out and going heads up with Mother Nature on some badass trails.
because
or
it sounds. I
hitting
mean,
the water.
it sounds
sounds
kind of
like-
fun.
Mhm.
What do you think it sounds like?
Ultimate hikers. We got a lot of those.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it
we
sounds.
also raft and.
Yeah.
It sounds
I mean,
fun.
every
I'd like to
other
do
thing.
it.
Yeah, if you haven't never been hiking and like camping and hiking for like 3 or 4 days, it's fun. You should go do it at least once.
Yeah.
Got a nice 3-day hiking and camping down in. We're
Do you
either
ever
going to
run
go
into
to
wild animals?
what is it?
Do you ever run into wild animals like?
Not bear. No.
Do you
in
sleep in a
California.
tent or
Yeah,
like
I mean,
a?
there's black bears around here, but we've never ran into anything like that. Sometimes you sleep in a tent, sometimes you don't.
Do you sleep in a canopy, like a cot, like tent thing that hangs between two trees, and it's like
I've-
a tent, but like a little one manor?
Yeah, Swiss Family Robinson.
No, it's just like you tie
It's
it
like
up.
a hammock,
Yeah, but it's
got a hood
but
over
with
it.
a yeah.
Yeah, my buddy Greg just got a nice hammock. It doesn't have a full like rain hood over it, but it does. It flaps up over itself, so I mean you'll be out of the rain.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. I mean, just take whatever you're comfortable in. I got a mat and a sleeping bag, and sometimes I take a tarp. Sometimes when it's in the winter, we take a tent because it's a little bit colder.
So how many days
Overnights,
uh,
2 or 3 days.
this
up to a
mountain
week,
coming
maybe.
up?
Oh God, yeah.
When's that?
Either this summer or next year, and probably next year sometime.
Oh,
because
so it's
I'm
going to be
getting
more
married in
than a
October.
few days.
It's going to be about a week, at least a week out in California. You know what I mean? One day to get there. I think it's like 2 or 3 days to get up top, and then you got to be the same to get down. It might not be, but I think it is. Depending on what your pace
Wow.
is, I'm sure.
So, oh yeah, that's the thing. After you
What's
get to the
largest
top,
mountain you've been to?
There's some down in Shawnee that are pretty high. Nothing compared to that. I'd have to look it up, but they're pretty high down there.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, like I say, just for this area, though, it's nothing ridiculous.
yeah.
We've got some-
2 or 3 days total.
Yeah.
So you go a day and a half, you get to the top, and you're like, "Holy shit, I'm tired." And then you're like, "Wait a minute, I got to go back down."
Going down's worse.
Using the
sometimes.
other side of my leg muscles, resisting my gravity pulling me down.
It makes your
Are you
legs.
good? Is it still good?
Say something.
Check.
No, I think it went out again, but I can hear you fine, so
Yeah.
it's not too big a deal as long as you can hear me.
Man, yeah. Then you got to come back down. Wow,
Yeah.
2 or 3. Okay, so how many guys are gonna go?
Whoever can get those days off work, man.
Are you gonna pack? Like, are you gonna divide your food
This
up?
next trip in April is going to be like the 16th, 17th, and 18th, 19th. Be home at least by the 19th, real early, if anything. Yeah, man. Usually you'll meet up a day or two before. Like I said, my buddy Greg does all the work on getting the trails down,
So there's
getting a
like
map printed.
they have maps that have trails on them and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
And then what do you do for water for 3 days?
We got a couple filters, just filter water.
Okay.
Or most good state parks will provide like
Do they
a
have
pump.
like an artesian well pump?
Yeah, you just lift it. It's almost like the kind that are down in the park. You just lift it up and it's.
Oh, they have a
lifted out.
water line
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a water line up there. They usually have one by each campsite if you want to stay in a campsite.
So as you walk up this mountain, you go across campsites.
Okay, no, not on Whitney. It's just straight up.
It's just
Switchbacks.
rugged. What, you gonna find a place to camp?
It's like 92 switchbacks or 78 switchbacks, something like that. It's
Wow.
ridiculous. Let me find a little more information about that because I know I get the numbers wrong. But,
But
no
other-
wood or nothing, man. It's windy. It's cold at the top.
Other people have
Short on
done it,
breath.
right?
Oh yeah, everyone does it. Actually, we found out it's like they do a drawing. You have to put your name in to go up, and they draw your name out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Oh.
it's a little bit hard to plan. But you can
Are
plan.
you gonna use one of those like elevation masks to try to get your lungs ready for it?
I'm not, man. I've seen them. They look pretty cool. What's it do? Just filter out the oxygen, or does it actually cut off?
It reduces it down to how much
oxygen's
oxygen
up
you
at
can
that
take
level.
in.
Yeah, I've seen those in. I don't know. Commercial.
I've got one. I like it.
Yeah.
The mask that looks like a gas mask.
Does it mess with you at first?
Yeah,
It has
but
to.
but
You're
it
not getting any oxygen.
it's it has 3 different settings, so you can go from like 3 times blocked out or 3 times reduced,
Yeah.
9 times or 6 no 3
People go to
9
Denver all the time.
and
What's,
13 or something.
What's the level in Denver?
Oh, I have no
They say
idea.
it's the Mile High City, so
Yeah, that's 5,280
What
feet.
level do you think it would be set at on your mask? You should look
Oh.
that up.
Probably just the easiest, I'd say, just breathing like.
In Denver, it's high, man.
Well,
That's
I
where
don't have
everyone
hair,
goes
it's
to
at the
train.
gym. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Well, I don't know. I like the mask. I like the training mask. It works for me. I feel it reduces your amount of oxygen intake, so you're getting less oxygen in, which forces your body to produce more red blood cells.
Yeah,
which is what
it
takes-
carries the oxygen. It makes your blood thicker though, so if you got heart problems, it's not good. It'll like good for if you have any type of clots or anything.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Makes
yeah,
your blood
Denver
too
is
thick.
5,280 feet high.
So you're going 14,000,
No, it's going
Feet.
4,000.
4,000. Oh, I thought you said 14,000. I was in Colorado at one time
In
at like
space at 14,000, you'd be
I-
close to the moon.
I went to 10,800 in Colorado.
Here's some pictures of it.
I'm pretty sure Creed, Colorado.
It's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that's
Ridiculous, right?
oh yeah.
It's badass. That's why we do it.
It's yeah. It's gonna be pretty badass. All right, so you're gonna take a boat across that water to it first to be even more badass. You're gonna ride a river down to it.
No,
Is there a river that goes at the bottom of it?
there might be something, but I doubt it. Anything big. You're going to take a truck up to the
You gotta-
starting point, and
you-
then they're going to be like, "Go ahead, do it."
Yeah, go. You got to plan a month, and you go way up river, and then it's extreme rafting all the way down to this big ass mountain
Oh, that'd be awesome.
that you got to hike up.
Have you hiked in other states?
Kentucky a little bit, and I did a little bit of hiking down in Tennessee. But we got people in the group that do the do the Appalachian Trail for months at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got one dirtbag in particular that does it, but it's pretty awesome. He's got a lot of good trail knowledge. Give you a good idea of what you're going to see out there. It takes about 3 months to do the Appalachian Trail from beginning to end, if you're doing it at a good
3
pace.
months. Where's it go from?
Maine to Georgia.
3 months to
Yeah.
walk it.
Yeah. Maybe longer. It depends on if you have a good pace, 3 months.
So
Maybe probably 5 months.
so
for
if
at
we
a
walked
slower
from
pace.
here one summer, we could get to Florida in 3
Oh
months.
yeah, probably.
Walking. Well, no hitchhiking.
No hitchhiking. I bet you could do it faster than that if you picked up your pace, man.
Yeah, you could do like Forrest Gump and just hit the
14
road.
miles a day. If you get 14, that's pretty easy if you're walking the road. I mean, if you're hiking through bush, you're going to be a
That's what I'm
good long
picturing.
time.
I was picturing that, like you're just going through the woods.
The Appalachian Trail is pretty popular. A lot of people go on at least certain parts of it through the Smokies. They got wild ponies and stuff in Virginia. It's pretty nice.
So you hike down in Shawnee?
Yeah, a lot. Shawnee over in Vinton County.
I mean, the lodge
Wayne
itself
Forest.
is up on a huge hill down
Yeah,
there.
yeah. We never been up to the lodge.
You haven't?
No. Just usually when we go out there, we're hiking and camping. So
Have you
be
been
nice.
hiking?
I hike for like a couple hours or something, and then I'm bad. That's
Well, yeah.
well,
for a couple. I've been on hikes.
I
like
probably have. I mean, I've kind of gone out and
Mount Hood.
like stayed out, just packed my food, and that's what I lived on in one night or whatever. I don't know, but no, not hiking really. Hunting a lot and a lot of walking, doing that, and
I want to
camping
do
out
something
forever.
up in Minnesota. I believe it's in Minnesota, like on the border with Canada. And you go out for like 2 or 3 weeks, and you like take a canoe and you canoe a river, just hunt and fish, eat everything. You know what I mean? Live off the land for a couple weeks. You can do it longer than that, I'm sure, but I do want to do that, man. That's pretty awesome.
Soda?
I believe it's in Minnesota. I'm sure they have them elsewhere, but the ones that I've heard about are in Minnesota.
Okay, the Rocky Mountains go up. Is that where they're like ending out? Like, do they go right through Minnesota? Yeah, they go all the way to Canada, really, don't they?
What, the Rockies?
Yeah.
No, I think that's the Rockies. Minnesota's in the middle. Like
So it's
the
like
Appalachian-
Wisconsin, maybe, or something.
Yeah, it's up there near Wisconsin, Minnesota,
Wisconsin.
in that area.
Then there's Oregon and Washington. What's beside that? That's not Montana, is it? Telling us.
My fiance said she can hear me now, but she can't see me. I think it's just because she's on an iPad trying to watch.
Oh, it should work on an iPad if there's Wi-Fi. So what kind of training are you gonna do? Are you gonna train before you go up this big ass mountain?
I just try to stay in shape. Hit the elliptical for 20, 40 minutes a day if you can.
For 3 days, how much would your pack weigh, do you estimate?
Well, it depends on when you go. In the winter, you're going to have, I usually carry about 35 pounds in the winter, 40 pounds. And in the summer, you're going to be much, much lighter. You could probably, just for the cost of your food and a tarp and a pair of extra socks and a pair of extra underwear, you can go out for like 3 days in the summer and be all right.
So, each man does he carry his own food?
Yeah. You can carry all your own stuff.
Do you guys like plan to have meals together, so that
Plan
like
something
each
for
of you?
yourself, but you might bring a little something extra to make something with everyone else.
What do you prefer to bring, like canned food?
No, that's too much weight. Man.
Right.
Noodles. You want to
Try
take like
everything dehydrated.
everything dehydrate. Ramen noodles,
Or freeze
dry mashed
dried.
potatoes. Like if you're going out for an overnight, your first night, you can freeze like some hamburger. Take that, make some tacos with some tortilla bread. Trail mix, granola bars. If you like coffee, you gotta bring some coffee. I think it's disgusting, but
Oh, I'd have to have some damn coffee.
a couple of the other dirtbags do it, so
Yeah.
I gotta smell that. in
Hell
the
yeah
morning.
to the coffee drinkers. Gotta have your
disgusting.
coffee, dude. Oh, it's so good. What do you take? Green tea?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, that's pussy.
No, it's not. Hot chocolate.
Come on,
I
man.
love hot chocolate.
You're an adventurist.
Man, in the winter,
Yeah. This
Do
is
you
a
put
badass-
marshmallows in it?
if it comes with marshmallows, it's just instant hot chocolate. I love it. I don't care. When you're cold, you've been hiking all day in the rain and it's cold, you finally get under a tarp and you want something warm.
But the
ain't
good
nothing
thing
like hot
about
chocolate.
that hot chocolate is if it was hot out and you had some cold water, you could make chocolate milk with it also.
Yeah.
But you could have an iced coffee too, but it's
Yeah.
not as good.
Yeah. That's it though, man. Just pack light. You want to be light.
Coffee's
on
not
the
as
trail.
good if it's
Clean up your shit. Don't leave a mess. I hate that. The hiking, you see trash all over the trail. I mean, take it with you. Put it in your pocket. Bring
do
a
they
sack
have
of trash.
yeah, do they have stations along the trails, or like
No.
you just got to be prepared to
Just
keep
don't
it
be an
with you?
asshole. Take your trash with you. You
Yeah,
know?
it's usually just wrappers and shit, right? Bottles maybe, or
Yeah,
what?
some people leave canned foods, try and burn them. You can't burn
Oh.
a can. You know what I mean? You can't burn a Campbell's
No.
can. Just put it in a trash bag and take it with you. You carried it in. It's going to be lighter anyway on the way out.
You never know. You might need that can to survive on later. Some shit hits the
Mayhaps,
fan.
You know what I mean?
You
That
get
might
halfway up
happen.
that mountain, and the fucking Bigfoot or the aliens hit, and then you don't get back down off the fucking mountain,
It's
and you
true.
need that can to cook some shit in.
That's true. That could happen. You're right.
Yeah. What would happen first? Bigfoot get you or aliens?
Aliens.
Yeah. They're out
Okay,
there.
since
Are
you
they
guys
out
said
there?
aliens, I'll say
What do
Bigfoot.
you say Bigfoot? Think
Since you
Bigfoot's
guys
a-
want to say
Do you
aliens?
think Bigfoot is an alien?
No.
You don't? Then how's come they can never find where they live?
What's
Do you
that
think
mean?
he
They're
can
good
go?
at hiding.
Can he go through another dimension? He's not good at
No.
hiding because he doesn't leave nothing like very many traces, do they? Like I don't know. Do you think it's real?
I don't
Maybe it
think
used to
Bigfoot's
be
an
at one
interdimensional
point.
being.
He's not. He's not Chewbacca from Star Wars.
It's true, man. Good. Way to merge those two things there. Good job. No, I don't know. He may have existed at some point. He might be dead now. But if he is real, he's good at hiding. I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't say one way or another. I've never seen an alien or Bigfoot, so they're both equally.
Have you seen ghosts?
No.
Have you? Have you seen? You haven't seen weird shit in the sky?
Like what? Clouds?
Okay. If an alien was gonna come,
I believe there's
why
an
wouldn't
answer
they
for every light
disguise
in the sky.
themselves as a cloud? If they've got all this technology, they can just hide in a cloud, and you don't even know. It feels like it's something you see every day, and they're just sitting there. That's how they're watching, sending some shit down, spies.
Well, I'm not going to worry about it then.
Why would they come over here to?
I don't know. Do you think cats are aliens
No.
with cameras?
No.
But the aliens can see through
Like
them.
from Men in Black
like
3 or
tele-
whatever, 2?
I don't know.
Men in Black 1 maybe?
I'm just thinking like cats stare at you all the time, like it's the aliens through them.
Cats
That's
are
why
just
all the
assholes. Cats think they run the show is what cats stare at you for. Cats look at you and think, wow, I must be a deserving god to have this person doing everything for me.
yeah, they're creepy. I don't like the way
are
they
creepy.
stare.
Ugh.
I,
I hope
like
I don't
it.
lose any of your fans, but ugh, cats.
No, I think cats are
Puke.
creepy too. I mean, I'm allergic to them as well, so I just stay away from them.
I don't know if I'm allergic to them, but they crawl all over everything.
Okay.
Ugh.
What have you ever watched the Ancient Alien Theorists or whatever? Ancient
I think
Aliens.
Is it on Netflix or on the History,
History
Channel, something like
Channel.
that?
In Netflix, where they have a lot of talk about the Egyptian stuff and aliens or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, they
Down
had a
in
lot of cat shit
Central
going on.
America.
They had a lot of cat shit going on back then in Egypt.
Well, they like cats.
You know, they got like the Sphinx. Isn't it kind of like a cat thing?
Yeah.
Garden.
It's like
And
a
it's like
half lion,
guarding-
half man.
I think the dog crapped his pants again. Yeah, it's kind of like some kind of a cat thing, and it's guarding the pyramids.
It's a jackal.
A jackal?
So you're
It's a
thinking of-
sphinx.
Oh, the Sphinx. Yeah.
Some type of a cat. A sphinx is a cat, right?
It's half man, half cat, I think.
Something
It's
like
got
that.
the head of a man and the body
So
of a
that was
lion
like
or something.
actually it was an alien head, maybe. Alien man head. The Egyptians might have been the aliens.
They play their own little commercials
they-
on here too.
Just went inside all cat nature. And they what?
They play commercials on your stuff too. Is that the payment for having it?
Oh, are they? Yeah, they probably are. Yep. Sorry about the commercial. They play a couple. If they
Just
get
talk
us-
right through the commercials, I guess. Well, no one can see you, and there's a commercial, can they?
Yeah.
I guess not, right?
I think it's only when you log in though.
It only does it once. That's a good idea.
Yeah, like it doesn't in the beginning. Oh,
And
yeah.
now it's back. Boom.
Okay, there you are. Oh, we weren't overtaken by the commercial. Yeah, I think when you play it, it opens. When you open it, it's a commercial because I don't pay for this
Yeah.
stream. I
Why?
got the
It's
cheap
free.
stuff. That's right. So these cats, yeah. with the Egyptians evolved into the cats, like they just because they combined a man and a cat to guard the pyramids,
Yeah.
and then they're doing some weird alien stuff, and they're just like, why don't we just not have a half man, half cat? We'll just make it a cat where it's real sneaky and it can creep around real quiet and spy on people.
How do you know that? Did they write that
And
somewhere?
they telepathically
Why do you believe
control
that?
them.
Just because it was the
I
one
just
that-
came up with that theory.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's totally
that,
making that up.
that
right
is the
now.
worst theory I've ever heard. I can think of several reasons why that's not. They made a half man, half cat probably because some dude was like,
Why not?
I am the king and build me a half man, half cat. I think that looks cool.
And then guard my pyramid.
I don't even think he was a king back then. He was a god back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People had to call him
That's
God.
why he was probably an alien, because he came from the skies.
He's probably just some asshole that was born at the right place in the right time.
That's probably exactly
That's
what it was.
The more likely answer is probably that. This my paper for writing
Yep.
if I need to.
Yeah. That's your what is it? Scrap paper.
How can you tell who's watching?
You scrap it out. I'm not sure. I don't know if this is who's watching just on here or if people can watch on
Let me lean up here.
Facebook or whatever.
Take a
It
look.
says one viewer, right?
That can't be right. That cannot be right because
Yeah.
we both have it unless it's reading this address somehow, but it shouldn't. It should be going on through my Facebook.
Yeah, it's just picking you up. People probably can sign in with Facebook or something. I don't know.
There's
and then,
probably 7,000, several thousand followers and viewers. I see 131 views.
yeah, that's we had like 80 something before.
Nice.
So,
Awesome little setup, man.
who is that? Is that your girl? Your fiance? Oh, you're getting. Did you say? I hear you
Getting
say
married,
you're
yeah,
getting
it's
married.
awesome.
Yeah,
Love it.
getting married. And
Yeah,
when?
love it.
October?
October-ish, yep.
Are you?
Just getting some stuff put together now. Not too panicky about it, but we will be.
Are you
once it
having a
gets
big
closer.
wedding or just
Small
something-
wedding in Florida, big reception. Everyone's invited when we come home.
Yes,
So
that's the way to do it.
save some money on that, go straight on vacation, then come back and have a big party to celebrate. It's going to be awesome. I think my aunts and my mom and my sisters and everybody's going to do the reception food. So nice home cooked food, potluck style. It's going to be perfect.
You wouldn't rather have a wedding here and then honeymoon in Florida?
She wants to get married on the beach, so I'm inclined to help make that happen.
We're at in Florida,
We have not got it pinned down
South
yet.
Florida.
Maybe Sanibel Island, maybe a small island up in the northern Atlantic side, and maybe we're around the Orlando area. Our pastor at our church is going to be down there, so we're going to hopefully work out good where he can marry us down there while they're at Disneyland. It just was a coincidence.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, yeah.
That'd be all right.
And then straight on vacation, we might go to Belize, or we may go to take a cruise, like a week cruise or something like that. Belize, you familiar?
Belize?
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean,
Central
I've heard of
America.
it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Uh,
Island.
wasn't there some like
No,
military?
Belize is it's just below Costa Rica.
Was there some military station or something there?
I don't think so. It's the only English-speaking Central American country because it was owned by the English up until like 1980s. So they're fairly new country. No taxes. I mean, your money, American money's worth double. Some places take American money because there's a large tourist base down there. That's how they make most of their money. And just beautiful beaches. They have a whole bunch of islands. The biggest coral reef outside of Australia is next to Belize. It's going to be. I'd like to go down there and work if I could.
Yeah,
It'd be awesome.
Yeah,
And then everybody
then that
can just
means
come
you'd
see me once in a while. I could do my own Blue Wall Confession from Belize.
That's right.
Information. It'd still look like I was right here in the room with you.
Yeah.
Just send it out over the internet.
Blue Wallet.
Blue Wallet. Yeah,
From Belize.
Live on location.
So is that like it'll be pretty warm there
Oh yeah.
all the time?
Well,
For the
usually.
most part, it's close to the equator, right?
Yeah, it might get chilly some at night, but it's usually pretty warm.
Okay, so have you heard of somewhere where there's ice on the equator.
Yeah, in Africa, one of the mountain ranges right there.
Is
It's
that
just
where it's
so
at?
high. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guarantee it's
Is it in the
Africa somewhere.
Congo?
I'm not sure. Google it.
Yeah. Ice on the equator in the Congo or something, maybe. I don't know.
I can't
That's
think of
crazy,
any other
though.
place that has high enough mountains. Maybe Chile area. That's close to the
Yeah.
equator. I don't think it's northern. It's too south. I think Chile. Well, Chile is long, but I think the mountains are too far south.
Oh, you mean it's not just chili? This whole time I've been
Freezing.
calling it chili. I'm like, yeah, I want some tomatoes at my chili. No,
It's
some
in East
maters.
Africa, Mount Kenya.
Sorry, I did the yell into the mic and I blasted
couldn't hear,
everybody's
so-
ears out. I don't know if it's your connection or what. Like if you gotta
Yeah, but
like
you
work
can-
that.
They have ice all year round. It's an ice cap in Oregon.
Or just plug this right into that. Check.
Is there an on-off switch?
No. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, but I don't think it works for that. I think it's just for a phone. What? Are you there?
Am I here?
No, you're not there.
No. Can you hear me now?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
You are?
When I'm hitting this,
Oh, you ripped out my skull candy.
I don't know. When I
Thing.
when I hit this button, it comes on though.
Oh.
Sound comes on. So
But when you let go, it goes off.
yeah.
Those have a warranty, I think. Yeah, I
Why
hear
would it be like
something.
that?
I don't know.
They're probably broken.
They were broke before I
Oh,
got here, man.
I think that skull candies come with some kind of a warranty, like year or lifetime or something. So I'll be getting in touch with them. I mean, I like them, but
not if they're going to be breaking.
no, they fold up into a little bag and you can take them with you real easy.
I'm not going to hold the button. I'm just going to listen out here. It's easier. We got another pair somewhere? Oh, perfect. Look at you, prepared. Thank you, sir.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. Now, back to Chile. So, is it in the Congo that has the
No, it's in what'd you say?
It's in Kenya. Yep.
Kenya.
Is that the Congo? That's not the Congo. There you go.
Much better. Thank you, sir.
Yep. These skull candies are. I mean, I don't want to talk some shit about skull candy, but
Why are headphones getting bigger all of a sudden? This is like the 70s, man, and now it's
We're-
coming full tilt.
Deke, we're in the studio.
So they got to
The
be.
studio. It muffles out all the sound.
Oh.
That's why you're in the studio.
So
When
you can
when
hear
I'm
bass.
ripping my track or something,
You rip tracks?
yeah, and I was busting a rhyme,
Mm.
I gotta have my fucking headphones.
Got to
on.
have your beats on.
No, I would not. No, I ain't paying the money for Beats. She got those for like $16.
$9,
Oh,
$9.99.
Yeah, $9.99.
Nice. We're at.
They're pretty sweet. TJ Maxx.
I like odd lots. Ollies.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The redneck roundup. I hit them all.
Yeah, that's where I go. Yep. Walmart are starting to carry kayaks.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Menards has a real nice kayak for about $250. My buddy just bought one. Man,
Do you own a kayak?
me not yet, but I need to go get one.
I've been wanting to buy one for like 2 years, maybe 3 now. Like I'm like,
They got like
"Ah."
a $500 kayak at Menards right now.
Oh man, I don't know if I can drop 500 on a kayak.
No, I'm sorry, it's for $250.
Oh, it's 250.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I just
That's
said.
a good deal. Yeah.
That is a great deal for my buddy. If you want to see it, we got one. We got a fleet. If anybody out there likes canoeing or kayaking, if you want to go canoeing or kayaking, man, get a hold of Project Badass. We got
Because they are badass.
3 canoes and like
Is there a place you
7.
can go kayaking here?
Oh,
We went. Remember?
Paint
I know,
Creek.
we did go. Without the water was like 3 inches deep. I thought
The
we
easiest
actually-
place, Paint Creek. We go out to
No,
Shawnee
remember that
Valley
one
down
time
there.
it was up to
It
where?
was up like to a foot maybe.
That's a lot for a
I
river.
That
felt
is
like
nothing.
I was kayaking in a bathtub.
A foot, that's
the whole
horrible.
time.
No,
Hey.
the water was deeper than a foot
We've done extensive
at
research.
spots.
at
The
spots,
best time.
yeah.
Where are you talking about? Where
We
at?
went. Where did we go? Was that Paint Creek?
Yeah, out the 770
Yeah, okay.
Water's
Paint Creek.
Edge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We,
We
had
did
We
a
go to
that,
walk.
Shawnee Valley though, down on
You do
Poke
your
Hollow. We used to be where the old Misty Harbor is at, out on Alum Cliff. Shawnee Valley Campground. He's pretty awesome.
do
down
do
there.
your own shit. Did they come pick you up or drop you off or something?
You can rent kayaks and canoes out there, but we just bring ours out. He'll take us down. He's got several drop-offs.
Yeah, you pay like a
$5.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
the
go
way
out
to do it.
7, yeah, it's. I
And
mean,
then you're right back to
you
your
think
thing.
it's not cheaper, but it's so much cheaper just having him do all that.
Yeah,
And then
'cause you can go more
camp out there.
frequently.
Yeah, you can camp out there too. It's a good.
Oh,
spot.
really?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
He's got it fixed up pretty nice.
So you could go real far and then go part way and then camp for the night and then.
Oh yeah, you could camp on one of the islands if you wanted to. If no one else is there, it's a lot of people.
And
been
that's
there
on
lately.
Paint Creek.
Yeah.
Where at? Like on
What, the islands?
Or no? How do you get? Oh, are you talking about the Water's Edge one?
No, Shawnee Valley.
Okay, but it's on Paint Creek as well, though.
Yeah, yeah. See,
I don't know where that's at.
Water's Edge is out 772,
Hmm.
and Shawnee Valley is out Poke Hollow and Alum Cliff, and it's in the old Misty Harbor. So it's on the Paint Creek cuts them in half. You know what I mean? One's on one side, one's on the other side.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
All right. I have not heard of that one. There's one over on Route on 50, I think too, isn't there?
Probably.
I don't ever know if they're open or not. It looks. I don't know.
Best time to do Paint Creek is check the Army Corps of Engineers, and when it's like 6 foot, it's the best. 5 and 6 foot. You hit the best rapids. It's the perfect amount of water. It's not too high. It's not too low. That's good. I guess you could probably go and like, I'm not sure what the lowest.
Where do you go to?
check?
How do you check that?
Army Corps of Engineers. Just Google it.
Google it and it has reports on the river.
Yeah, you can click
Or
which
creek.
you can click which dam they're at, what they're releasing, get all the information. My buddies are on that, man. Whenever we go, we'd like to know what we're getting into.
So have you heard about this dude? Okay, this dude that got his balls cut off, and he's fighting chicks in MMA.
Yeah, I didn't know where that
She
was
only
going.
recently
Had the
admitted
surgery.
that she had this.
How long
surgery.
ago did she? Well, see,
She's been knocking chicks out.
yeah, I don't
She
want to
had
be.
the
He
surgery,
has.
like 5 years ago. And
I don't want to
she's-
be
she's
insensitive, but
been-
if you had the male hormones whenever you were growing, and it causes you to have a bigger density in your muscles and your bones, like, and just be a bigger person naturally, I think that's an unfair advantage. So
oh, because she's not a lady.
she might be a lady now, but she hasn't always been a lady, and that gives her an unfair advantage. I mean, if she wants to go in the ladies' restrooms, I guess she probably can. Or if she wants to go to a public school, she can.
Yeah, but fighting chicks.
I think that gives her an unfair advantage.
Yeah. No effing way.
Or, yeah.
Like, what? I can't believe they're even allowing it.
Well, I
she
think they
snuck
just
it.
now got found
Yeah.
out, so I think she's going to be stopping soon.
She should be sued.
If someone specifically asked her before she fought if she used to be a man, then they might be able to sue. But if they didn't ask her
Well-
until later and then she didn't lie about it, they should have been doing their job
Yeah, they
better.
said, "Are you a male or female?" And she's like, "Oh, I got my
Female.
shit cut off and
Yeah.
tucked."
Well, they said that MMA doesn't require like you to.
Well, they should.
sex.
Okay, well,
Now they
it's
wanna be
because
like-
nobody thought they would try to do something like that.
It's
oh
just
my
probably
god!
never been. Well, I don't know. Maybe
Well,
it's been a problem.
So he was
I'd
like,
be mad.
what was he, a pussy male fighter? And he's like, screw it, I'm gonna cut my dick off and tuck it up,
That's happened in
and
a
I'm
couple
gonna
other
be a
women's
beast
sports.
woman fighter.
I think
a
that's
couple
a
other women's sports. There has been other transsexual.
that's a pretty
women.
big commitment just to fight.
Well, yeah, okay,
I
then
wouldn't do that
okay,
shit.
maybe he was just a pussy guy, just a pussy all in general, like a just straight up puss, and then he decided he wanted to be a beastie woman just because he was tired of being a pussy. He couldn't be a manly guy, so.
Maybe it was just a dude that really wanted to be a girl.
But why is he fighting chicks?
Maybe.
Because he's more
Maybe-
beastie chick.
Yeah. Maybe he thought, man, I want to do that and be good at it.
Because now I'm a dude, but I don't know. Because I'm a chick, but I'm a dude. So
I don't think it's
beating up women
I don't
would
think
be
it's
easy.
fair by any means, but Might have had something to do
I'd
with
be
other
pissed.
reasons.
If I fought her, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I'd be a little upset too, I guess.
Yeah. Well, would you
I'm
know?
just angry because she doesn't have a period. That's the only reason why I'm really angry. Because she
That's
went through all that
disgusting.
trouble, and she still doesn't have. So.
I don't know. Maybe science is getting pretty awesome.
I don't know about that.
Oh my God,
what they
yeah.
have to do,
Could you
like-
imagine? What? Okay, he had a baby, but then his penis pops back out.
No, they
Like-
cut it up like a banana. There's no reversal
C-section,
surgery
man.
for it.
Oh,
Have a
once that's
C-section.
done, there ain't no
yeah,
going
once
back.
you have a sex change and you're a man, there's no going back. They slice the banana into fours.
Science, man.
Is that what Arnold did
They
on
flip it
whatever he
inside
played?
out. They put it back up.
I'm getting a little nauseous thinking about that surgery. That's ugh.
I read a book.
Yeah. Oh, I am a little nauseous. And what do they do with all the tubes inside there?
What do you mean?
They snip them off and leave them up a little shorter.
I don't know what they
The
do.
tube
I'm
you
not a
pee out
surgeon.
of, I assume, whatever.
They move it. They
I don't
move
know
it
the
towards
scientific
front.
name.
They move it. They form like a fake clitoris, and they move the pee hole like to the front, so it looks like a real vagina. And technically, you can have like up to 12. Make it more and more, and they look pretty real.
What?
Like,
So you checked them out?
probably-
Well,
My
I mean,
friend
I
had
guess
this
you can do
book.
anything nowadays.
No, you
Yeah,
can't,
that's
you
crazy.
That
can't
is
get
crazy.
a penis if you're a woman. So
Oh, you can't?
they can make you something like it, but it's not. No.
Oh my God.
Most male to like
If you got the
female-
money, as long as I don't have to pay for it. If you got the money, I say do whatever you want.
Most women that try to be males, they never get the bottom part taken care of. Just
Chaz Bono.
still got a vagina.
What?
Chaz
Oh,
Bono?
yeah.
Chaz-
Okay, but man, you got a beard.
Yeah.
She looks like.
Weird.
You had a beard?
Yeah, it was awesome.
You had a beard, Jeremy.
I had a not so beard. It was not so much of.
Your dog farted again.
That was my foot. Oh, did you smell it?
Yeah.
I thought you
It's
heard my
bad.
foot
You're
on this
right,
chair.
you're right.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
bad.
jeez.
Ugh.
Really?
It's really not that bad.
No, it's that bad this time.
I try to put it-
because it's
Matt's
right
on here.
beside me.
I tried to put her upstairs, and she's like, "No, she'll be lonely."
Probably, but she'll be all right for an hour or two. Some
Yeah.
dogs need alone time.
Yeah. See if there's apple juice. So yeah, the beard. So do they take some hormones
Yeah, it's just hormones, I'm sure.
to
Boy,
grow this beard, or they shave every day to make it happen?
Need to Google it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's all it is. The hormones.
The hormones that the women take?
Yeah, that gives them the beards.
Oh yeah, they take testosterone.
Oh yeah. They take testosterone, huh?
Testosterone.
Do they start growing penises?
That's what
Dolphin hand like
athletes
penises?
take when they get old, so
We
they
went
can
over
still
this
fight.
yesterday when Jeff was here. He was talking about how they have the enlarged clitoris. It makes their clitoris insanely big because they take all
And it starts to look like a penis.
kinda,
Ugh.
but it never really it's never a real.
Supposedly, who is that wrestler? China.
No, I'm sure that's an urban.
There was
myth.
something on the
No,
internet.
there's a
about
runner
her.
from somewhere too. A runner that was suspected
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
of being a male. You remember that? Where was that from? Kenya or something?
Mhm.
Jamaica,
Oh,
something
that's
like that.
right.
Yep.
That's
It
right.
happens more often in women's sports than it does. The runner, they said she was a hermaphrodite, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
tighten this up right
That's
here.
what it was.
I told-
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah. And get some apple juice. So is that all that same mountain?
Yeah.
Is it like a little range of mountains?
Yeah, I can't remember. I could look it up real quick. I can't remember what the rest of it's called. I think I might have heard they were trying to change the name. No, that was Mount McKinley that they were trying to change the name of. I think that's up in Alaska, maybe. People are going to be commenting how horrible I am.
Mount McKinley? Is that in Alaska?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I don't know either. Mount Whitney, that's what you're climbing.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I don't know, there may be snow on the top of it. No,
It might be
depending.
flurry. It's probably too dry and cold for much snow, though. But maybe it's
Well, when I was in Colorado, I was at 10,000 feet, and it was in July or June. It was in June, and there was snow still up there. Like a lot of it was melted, but there were
Yeah.
still spots of snow. That was the craziest weather. It was like 90 degrees during the day, and then at night it was like,
Totally cold, yeah.
yeah, it would freeze. They left the sprinklers on at night, and the water, it was frozen on the, like, ice balls on the grass in the morning. And then so it's freezing in the morning like that, and then it gets 90 degrees in the day again.
I did find out a little bit about Mount McKinley. It's over 20,000 feet. It's the highest point in North America. I probably should have already known that.
Really?
Yes,
It's
It is
in
in Alaska.
Alaska?
Yeah. That's what But I heard they were trying to change the name of it to something else.
They're trying to change the name of Mount.
20,000 feet. That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
It's 20,320 feet at the peak.
20,000 feet. You're going
How long would
4,000.
that take you to climb?
That'd take 10 days.
Oh, God. That'd be horrible. The snow, you'd have to go in the peak summer hours just to probably get through that one. I'd hate to be up there in the winter. You'd be dead.
Eaten by bears.
No, there ain't nothing stupid enough to be up there but humans.
20,000 feet.
So you can say
You don't think a bear would be up there? You might not know what's up there.
Well, in Alaska, they have lots of problems with
That's
bears.
that's
Eating
5
people.
miles, right? 4 miles.
Yes.
4 miles. 4 miles high.
What's the big one over in Asia? Mount Everest?
Yep. That's in India, though.
How tall is
By
it?
India.
25 miles.
It's the tallest mountain in the world.
Is it like 25 miles?
I have no idea.
29.
Never
It's only
been to-
29,000. So it's only another 9,000 feet.
Oh, so it's close. Wow. So McKinley's probably
There's
second.
also, what is there, Mount Kilimanjaro
Yeah.
in South Africa?
Isn't that Japan or something?
No, I believe
Mount
that's
Fuji is in Japan.
And
Mount Kilimanjaro.
so, yeah, Mount McKinley would be comparable. You're gonna do that?
Is Kilimanjaro, is that South Africa?
Find out. Just give me 1 second.
Now that one, the Mount.
It's only 5,000.
You-
Kilimanjaro is only 5,000. It is in Africa.
Okay.
It's the highest mountain in Africa.
Okay, you're saying Mount Everest is only 9,000 feet higher than Mount McKinley, but 9,000 feet
That's
is like
ridiculous. Yes.
a mile and 3/4 or something like that.
That was a little bit of sarcasm, but it didn't come off
I'm
very
sure
well.
you could.
I'm not too
like,
good
the
at
mountain
it.
just seems huge too.
It just seems huge.
Yeah, because in Washington, like from a good day, if you're in Yakima, you can see in the distance, like it's full on. You
Well,
see. The
yeah,
mountain.
but 21,000 feet is huge.
That's a good 3.5 hour drive.
21,000 feet.
Now, a trip like that would be badass if I did something like that.
Yeah, that's one that you might not come back from.
People don't come back from Alaska all the time. They
Uh-huh. That's kind of crazy badass. But it's not as much, like, you still rely on your skills a lot on that. It's not as much of like, oh, I'm jumping off, putting my life on like a rope over spikes
Yeah.
or something. So if that rope breaks, it's not even water under me. It's like spikes.
There is a badass, something totally different though. A badass little waterfall somewhere in Ohio. It's like one of the safest, like 20-foot drops in North America. People come here to do it. It's up near Greenfield at the off of it. It's so deep. Go up high and jump.
So, we are on Blue Wall Confessions, which makes me think like, should we have like confessions? Do you have a
Confessing
confession?
about.
Do you have Do you have a confession? Should we confess them? I don't know what to confess.
I confess I'm
Most
not as
likely
confident
no.
as I appear.
You're not as competent as you.
Confident.
Oh,
I'm fairly competent though.
I'm not as competent as I appear. I'm incompetent.
So it's a little nervous.
So-
So there might be people out there watching you.
Yeah.
I don't think it doesn't make me nervous. It's funny.
Yeah. So there wasn't something like you were going to the like restroom and like you zipped your zipper up on your wiener or something.
No,
And lately,
no, that's never
Or-
happened.
or that's never happened to you.
No,
Oh my God, dude! You never caught your wiener in a zipper?
no. Maybe
Oh.
when I was younger, I don't remember.
I know
Maybe
I'm not the
blocking
only
it out.
one that
I'm
has
sure
done
it's
that.
happened, but I'm pretty careful with my dick.
Well, yeah. So am I. Nobody wants to zip their dick up in a zipper.
All you got to do is slow down, man. Don't be in a hurry. Fix it.
When
Pull
you
it
were a
up.
little kid.
Sometimes,
Touch it in.
I
Maybe
did
when
it
I was a little kid.
when
I've
I was
done
a
that.
little
Maybe
kid and
I'm
went-
just blocking it out.
I've zipped myself up before, but I was young.
You got one of those
I was
things.
like 7 or so, and
So you have one of those like
You've been
No,
male-
I don't have
women
one. No.
testosterone clitoris is
no, I
sticking
did
out.
not zip the actual. It was just part
just some
of
skin
the other,
in
yeah,
the area.
on the top.
I try to be careful, man. Like I said, it probably hasn't happened since I was a kid. That's not a good confession anyway.
Yeah, that's not like. What should the confessions be? We should make our guests come in and they have to do one confession for being part of being on the podcast.
What's gonna
Maybe
be
is
your
that a good?
confession?
I
What's
don't.
your
No, I'm not. I'm not one of the
He's
guests.
not a guest.
What are? Yeah, we got to do something. I don't know. Something to go with the name.
Yeah.
We're confessing. Well, we're just confessing.
Change the name.
Yeah, we're gonna change the name. Blue Wall Balls.
I like blue balls confession.
Blue Balls.
That implies
Beef jerky
a little
and-
something.
What?
Oh, when you hang out with
What?
smells like
Yeah. What?
beef jerky and balls.
Ball. Yeah. Beef jerky and balls. Beef jerky and blue balls.
I might spray one of my friends if they smelled like hit them with a little touch up.
Oh, we had Matt on here the other night. Was just like it was horrible.
She's
He was
like
worse than that dog. I swear to God.
Jasmine times 10.
You think that dog is bad? No, it was some kind of nasty whey protein farts. It was horrible.
Protein fart. Those are the worst. Ugh. You dirty. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Also in Chillicothe, before you go to that comedy show, the Stand Up to Cystic Fibrosis up in Gibby's in Circleville, go to Yaktangi Park during the day and hang out with the Earth Gathering. There's a lot of music and festivities
The
going
Earth
on.
Gathering. When
It's
is that?
Earth
What
Day.
is that?
It's on 420.
It's Earth Day.
Oh, that is horrible.
It's Earth Day, and so you go hang out with them, and then you go watch some funny shit at night.
There's gonna be a bunch of hippies in the park. Is that in Yaktangi? You said?
Yeah,
Ugh. It should be all right, I guess.
yeah.
I guess I love the Earth.
I supported it.
I know.
Yeah,
I heard
it's Earth Day.
it's Earth Day. Nothing wrong with that. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's exactly why.
I'm sure it's gonna attract a different crowd too.
And I'm sure they can go watch some funny comedians, Michael Moore and Ace Allen, that night. After hanging out the Earth Day all day, what would be better?
You really want to go there?
Yeah, I'm going to the Earth Gathering. I'm gonna build a little mini conservation.
What are they having
conservation
down
thing.
there, man? They gonna have some activities?
They
or
have
something?
vendors. They
Giving
have
away
bands.
trees?
They have it's all that kind of stuff.
They used to give away
It's
trees.
like Earth Day stuff. I don't know.
I remember they gave away wooden nickels from the mead. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah?
cool. Yeah, that was when I was a kid though. Last time I went, gave us pine trees to go plant.
Was that when wood was cool? Or wait, they give you a wooden
Wood.
nickel and
Yeah.
they give you a tree to
Yeah.
go plant.
Yeah,
Here, we need more wooden nickels. Go plant this tree.
yeah,
That's great.
it was cool. I kept that wooden nickel forever. I still got it.
Do you?
hmm
How old is it?
Had to been when I was like 10 or 11. So
Is it a real nickel? Like a real wooden nickel? No, it's
No,
it's just
no,
a
it's
fake
just big.
little.
It's copied off an Indian head nickel, so it looks
Right,
like
but it's
that.
a bigger one.
Yeah, it's not carved or anything either. It's just printed on there. It'd be awesome if it was carved.
Have you ever seen one of those Indian head nickels?
Yeah, I love coins, man. Save your silver.
I have a bunch of like
Do you want to get on?
bicentennial quarters.
You want some precious metal advice?
Yes.
Okay. Save your silver. Keep your silver. Buy silver.
Not
Buy
gold.
bullion. Don't buy stocks in silver. Buy bullion. Gold is good, but gold's being hoarded by all the major banks of the world. And that is why gold is so expensive. It's not because there's a lack of gold. It's because they're keeping a lack of gold.
And
They're
there's not
making
that
a
much
lack.
out there. So what's
Oh,
left
there's a
out there
bunch
is
out there. There's a bunch of gold out there. We're finding more gold every day. Now, silver, gold is used a little bit in industry, but silver is used more in industry. So
because it's cheaper.
there's less silver. Silver's not being hoarded. So the price of silver is the actual natural price of what silver should be. I mean, we're hoarding silver a
So
little bit
gold's
now.
going to go down.
If they wanted to. If the world
If
banks
they
wanted
flood
to.
it with that gold, the banks that are hoarding it,
Yeah.
the gold price is going to go down,
Yeah.
and then silver is going to be what's worth the money.
We bailed out the banks in America, and they took our money and bought gold with it and didn't help anyone out. Why did we give them billions of dollars to not go out of business whenever people still lost their houses? How do you still lose your house back to the bank, but the bank gets
Yeah, but the bank got bailed out.
$4 trillion? That doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
Just so they'll stay in business?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give me a break. They took our $4 trillion and bought gold and are hoarding it right now to have it.
Yeah, but they do say like you want to buy it. You want gold or silver is like one day cash isn't going to be worth anything. So if you store a bunch of $100 bills somewhere,
It's going to be nothing.
yeah, it could like that. It could be nothing.
Yeah,
and it
'cause
has,
it's
or
not
you have to
backed by
turn it in.
And get nothing for
Yeah,
it. It's not backed by anything.
they'll be like, well, these $100 aren't worth $100. They're worth $1.
Yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
promise by the U.S. government
Yeah.
to pay.
Promise.
Yeah.
It's not by the government. It's a promise by us, the taxpayers. We're on the hook for that. When you're born in this country, you already owe like over $40,000 in taxes. As soon as you're born, when you draw your first breath as an American, I think that's horrible.
Yeah,
The worst.
yeah. What? Yeah. What could be worse?
You ever think about that, man? About that a lot.
You
The
took one
banking
breath
system.
and you owe $40,000.
Just because you're an American. Like they're spending all this money. People think all this big government is good, buy things for people and do things for people. But, I mean, it's not like the money's coming from nowhere. It is coming from nowhere, but we're still on the line for it. They just print it off and deflate. So you can't save money. You can't have like in the 40s and 50s and any time in the past, you could save $1 and know that 10 years from now, it's still going to buy you $1's worth of stuff. It's not going to deflate because it's backed by. It may deflate, but it's due to the price of silver or gold going up.
Right.
You can't do that now. If you have money and you don't keep it somewhere where it's going to earn interest, it's losing value every day.
If you got a bunch of like, you've been saving quarters since you were 12, and you got like thousands of dollars of quarters.
Quarters would be better than dollars because at least you have some metal.
Some would be silver in there,
If
right?
if you had some before 64, they'd be silver,
Yeah.
and then you'd be set. Silver quarters worth like $10.
Oh yeah, I have a
Yeah.
couple of those, I believe. Like a
You wanna sell 'em?
62. I don't
I'm
know.
buying silver. I just told you.
Is it okay? Here's another thing. So okay, it's worth that much in silver price, right?
Yeah.
So like silver dollars, they probably went for pretty good. They're probably worth more. People were probably melting them down.
I'm sorry. I said $10. A silver quarter's worth about $5.
Psh,
So 4 quarters, $20.
well,
Silver dollars worth.
that's
about
all right, I
$20. That's just
guess.
melt value to collect. I mean, yeah, it's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah,
they'll
so
give you
that-
that at a shop. They'll be like, yeah, that's
Oh
what.
yeah, yeah.
They already know how much it
They
weighs.
might give you a few percent less than that because usually when they buy gold, it's a little bit less than what they sell gold for. You know what I mean? Never gonna get
Oh
it.
yeah. They're
You gotta
selling
rip
it.
people off. You gotta make your nuts.
They do
somehow,
that.
you know
I
what
think
mean?
I got ripped off one time. I took a bunch of gold to a pawn shop to just a bunch of old gold charms and all kinds of crap I'd had since I was a kid. And like
Yeah.
some of it was pretty good stuff. And they didn't give me crap. They give me
Very
like
much.
80 bucks
How long ago did you
for
do it?
It's been probably 8 years ago, maybe.
Mhm. See, gold wasn't as high back then. It was
Jeff's
just
saying
started rising.
You can melt down money for scrap.
Ugh, you're not allowed. Hold on. I wouldn't tell anybody to do that.
No, well, I know,
It's
but that's
illegal to
probably
destroy
what
government
people have
property.
done.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you people do it, but I wouldn't say do that. I'd say hoard it. Like,
Just even the older pennies. When were they copper? Before what time?
you just read. Get out of my head. I was just gonna say 1982 is when they stopped making copper pennies, and I got a bunch. We're gonna do away with the penny like Canada did. I'm sure of it.
Also, I've been saving like
I think it costs like 2 cents or 3 cents to make a penny. Why are we making 1 penny for 2 or 3 cents? You know, I mean, that's
I used to
ridiculous.
save all pennies that were the year I was born or older. Just so I'd be like, that penny's older than me. So
I just read that the new thing to save is nickels. In 2011, they changed the nickel content, and they may do away with a nickel fairly soon too. And nickel is 25% nickel and 75% copper, so it's easier to store.
it's not zinc. Oh no, the pennies.
Pennies are zinc now.
Yeah,
Junk. It's junk metal. It's nothing.
complete zinc, not even a mix.
No, a penny.
copper?
Yeah, there's no copper in new pennies.
Jeez.
But an old penny's worth about 2 cents. So if you got a penny from 82 or back, save it.
Yeah, it's worth
Somebody's
2
going to.
cents.
It's worth 2 cents, and when they do away with the penny, and then I think you can melt them down, whenever it's no longer legal tender.
Yeah.
Same way with a nickel.
What is it?
Jeff says that you're gonna melt down.
I'm gonna disagree.
Yeah, yeah. Well, his penis is about like worth a 16th of a cent.
Holy money.
Oh, I see it on there. I didn't even see it. Vince said something. Yeah. Then they're gonna do. They've already talked about doing away with the cent.
Yeah,
And then like, what are they like?
they did.
That
in
means
Canada.
nothing. You can sell nothing for less than 5 cents. Then, is that what that means? Everything has to be in fives.
Yeah, who cares? People don't even stop to pick up money nowadays. You know, what I mean, how often do you see people just throw away change or drop change?
What, me? I'll pick up money.
I pick up
money.
anything, but I see people just walk by money, like even if it's just
true.
a nickel
I just throw
or.
change in my purse. Like I'll find like $20 in there.
My sister sweeps it up in the vacuum and throws it away, like all kinds, like quarters and shit. I'm like, whoa, shit,
Yeah,
slow
whoa.
down.
I just heard fucking
Fucking
50
change.
cents go up in there.
Good Lord.
You just sucked up
You got it like
53
that?
cents. You do. You pulled some Rayman shit. You pulled up $3.93 cents into that thing. All pennies. 393 pennies. You just swept up a pile of them.
Point.
What kind of vacuum does she have? Sucking up some change.
Yeah.
Does she have an Oric?
I
An Electrolux? A Hoover?
think it was an old
Eureka?
old school.
Oh, one
Big
of
long
those
hose with an
with the
face.
thing that
Yeah.
rolls around like a
Yeah.
little tank.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you got the extendable hose.
Yep.
Did it have the head on the
No,
other part?
just the tube. She was cleaning out the couch. I remember it very clearly.
10 cent. Oh, his is 10 cents. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He's got a 10-cent one. I don't know. I don't know what to come back with. That's like,
Stop thinking about my penis.
yeah. 10-cent one. That's like
That's
that
creepy.
much of a roll of pennies, right? That's about that much of a roll of pennies. Got a Hoover.
It's a Dyson.
Yeah, the Dyson ball or something. What is that? The ball that swivels and stuff. Oh, the speaking of the sharks or the dolphins, did we talk? They got away. The ones with pistols got
pistols on
away. Yeah, did we say that?
That was literally like an hour ago.
I know, but
maybe longer. No,
I-
we didn't
I'm
say that they
coming
got
back.
away. We said that they trained people to shoot people in the head.
Right, but the ones with pistols, some of them got away. They lost them.
What are they going to do? They didn't put like a kill
Um,
device in them that would just.
I don't
kill 'em
know, but a pistol
automatically?
doesn't hold that many shots, does it? But I don't know.
Unless it's an
Probably
illegal
just
pistol.
shoot fish.
They probably recovered them already,
Most
but
likely.
what?
They shoot some surfers off the coast of California. You never
That's
know.
what I'm waiting. Yeah, yeah,
I'm sure they got a tracking device. Why would you put that? They put tracking device in dogs.
yeah. That's what we were talking about. I think that they should have a tracking device. They have a
Surely
weapon,
it's
but
tracking
is it a matter? Are they easy to catch? If they went wild, or
Who's trying to
something?
catch it? You're just trying to kill it at this point.
It's
It's got a gun.
got a
and it's
gun.
wild.
It's an armed dolphin. And it knows how to use it.
Yeah.
Now, does that trigger some sort of an evolutionary response by of when an animal can have a tool and use it and know how to use it?
Yeah, evolution that we are going to use it to do that. It's just like training a
Are you
horse.
asking
Will
if
that
dolphins have
expand their
thumbs?
brain power, or like will that they have a tool like a knife and they know how to use that? That's not their natural self.
Just because you hook a plow up to a horse doesn't mean he knows how to use it. You know what I mean? They know that they're doing one action. They might not know that death results from that
Okay,
action.
right, but they're being made to do it. The dolphins out there doing its own thing, and then if it's killing
Other
other
animals
dolphins,
use tools
like what?
like sticks and other
Chimpanzees.
Monkeys.
Yeah, chimpanzees.
Rocks
yeah.
and sticks, yeah,
That's
probably.
exactly what I
But
was
they're
saying.
like a primate.
Otters
They
use
have
tools.
thumbs.
They smash
Yeah, they do.
clams on their
Otters.
bellies. Tummies.
Do they?
Yeah.
Seals.
So
Throw
are
stuff
they
at you,
are they
beavers.
evolving? What did an otter used to be?
Oh, they're hungry and they want to get clams out of the shell or whatever they
Yeah.
eat.
Oh, they grab a rock and
Yeah.
crack
Smash
some
'em.
stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think that makes them too evolved or anything.
Yeah, I guess not.
They're just hungry and they want to eat.
All right. Well, you're going out. You're gonna go check some stuff out tonight,
Yeah, yeah.
and we are gonna wrap this blue wall up, blue wallers, and
What do you just go until whenever sometimes?
yeah,
Just as long as you want to talk. You can have a 3-hour show
yeah,
if it's good.
yep.
This probably wasn't quality show, was it?
I don't know.
We need to.
I wasn't
have
that
some-
real prepared,
Need to
but
be more flamboyant, don't we?
yeah, maybe you need a drink.
No,
Just one drink, one little glass of wine.
I don't like drinking.
That's healthy
Beer
for you.
tastes like piss every time anyone.
Wine? I didn't say beer. I said wine.
Wine, that's disgusting. It tastes like piss too. Beer tastes like piss.
Okay, you need
Shots are
one
horrible.
shot. Okay, yeah, okay, but a good wine, one little glass, and then you could talk some, loosen up. But all right. So our next show we're gonna be on Saturday at 9 p.m. with MMA trainer Vince Herman. He's
Vince
gonna be
Herman.
on with
Awesome.
us. Yep. And then we don't have anything scheduled after that. So
Is Vince just an MMA trainer?
he is a military soldier as well.
He doesn't have another title.
And he is a ladies' man.
You can't use titles that he's already used on himself.
Oh,
Like
what?
you can't name.
Oh,
yourself
he is
like-
God's gift to women's
Okay.
ladies' man, Rico Suave motherfucker,
Gotta
Vince
call him something
Herman.
different every time.
I guess I don't know.
He never goes by the same name twice.
But
That's
that's
awesome.
Saturday at 9 p.m. and we'll see you then. You good?
I'm good, man.
Go get a
Thanks
massage.
for having me, man. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
And don't leave me hanging. I was gonna leave
Oh.
you hanging. And take out the mic stand and come back, man. We'll have you again.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
And go get a massage though. Go get a massage.
Looks unlimited.
It looks unlimited.
Bridge Street, across from the bowling alley.
Deacon. All right.